This video was brought to you by Vodafone UK. Check out their 4G plans in a link provided in the video description. Hey guys, it's Mahel here with Tech from Another Perspective, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Nokia Lumia 1020. This is an amazing phone for photography. However, I can't say it's a good phone for anything else. But let's just jump into the review. So here you have the Nokia Lumia 1020 in black. This is the 32GB edition. And this is on Vodafone UK 4G network. Check them out. It's amazing speeds. Get a Vodafone Red 4G plan if you want to. Links will be in the description below. I would not have this device without them, so thank you. And just looking at this device, it looks quite nice in build, but it's quite simple as well. So here you actually have a Nokia Nokia 41 megapixel pure view Zeiss. There's the flash here, and there's the actual camera. Inside is sensor, and here is what I believe to be the microphone. At the bottom right here you have CE and information sign, as well as the speakers. I don't like the placement of the speakers being here, if I'm honest, but it's okay. And your micro USB port for charging and data transfer. Turning to the side, you have your camera button. So you actually have a camera button on this phone, which is good. Like previous Nokia phones have had camera buttons, so hold it down a bit and it will focus the picture, and then hold it down more and it will take the photo. Here is the power button, volume down and up button, and let's take a look at the top. So here you can actually see is the SIM tray, which has the Vodafone SIM in, and there's the audio jack for headphones or earphones. And there aren't any actual physical buttons on the front. There are just the back windows and search touch buttons, and we're just going to turn this on and you'll be able to see how long it takes to turn on. Holding down, here we go. So instantly you can see that it comes on with a Vodafone boot logo. I'm not sure if this really adds time, because this might be on every other device but with a different carrier boot logo. Nokia logo, and then comes the Windows Phone logo. This is actually running Windows Phone 8 rather than Windows Phone 8.1, as I don't think it's out yet. However, that's not to worry. So here we go, and it's turned on, and I'm just going to quickly unlock it. So here you can see the front. This is a typical Windows Phone 8.1, and just going down, I've got a few things on here. Like Netflix, Instagram, Skype, Twitter, so on. And we'll just go through the apps that I'm going to show you for Windows Phone 8.1, or Windows Phone 8 actually. So here's the normal camera app. So if you go into normal Windows Phone camera app, you only get a 5 megapixel camera, so that's why you can already see that it looks rubbish. So let's just quickly take a picture of this box. So that picture has taken, and we'll just look at this. So here you can see that it doesn't look too great. And if I take it with the Nokia app, which is going to unlock 34 megapixels, for some reason you won't get 41 with Nokia app. But still will be better than 5 megapixel. So let's just take a picture. Here you have way more settings already, like the white balance, flash, the ISO, and so on. I've set all of them to auto. We'll just take a picture. I don't know why flash comes on every time. However, that's not a problem. And we've taken this picture. So I'm just going to bring it up once it comes on. And here you can see that you have the image, and you can actually zoom in quite a lot because it's got 34 megapixels. So here you go, you have it, and zoom in. So in here you can see it says Nokia, but if you zoom out you can't see that it says Nokia, if I'm honest. or you can see it barely, but here you can zoom in quite a lot because of the amount of megapixels. So if you were taking a shot outdoors and you just wanted to zoom in, then this would be good for you. And there isn't much editing options for the picture, which is a shame, but that's not a problem. So here we have Asphalt 8, so I'm going to show you a gaming test briefly. This is a graphic intensive game for Windows Phone platform. Another one is San Andreas, but unfortunately I don't have that on Windows Phone. So I'm going to show Asphalt 8 as it's free, so just go through, and here we go. And you'll be able to look at the performance. I think it's okay, it's playable, but it could be better. However, it's on a dual-core Snapdragon processor, so not exactly the best specs. Here we go. I've turned music off in case of copyright claims. So you can see it's pretty decent, and like I've said, it is playable. However, it could be better, because look. And if you are gaming, the reason I said I don't like the speakers is because when you are gaming, you're going to block the speakers and you can't really hear anything. So if you are gaming, then you do want to turn off the speakers and use the audio jack instead to plug in headphones. And here you go. It's not exactly the best thing. I can see that it's not that smooth. It's probably around 27 FPS maybe. But yeah. So that's actually just a small test, and if I go back, we're going to just open a different app. So close this, and we'll try something like Subway Surfers. Then you will see that this runs perfectly fine. But it's taken a bit of time to open. If you try this on a Samsung Galaxy S5 or even an S4 or even an S3, then it'd open quicker than this. But like I said, this is more for photography phone, and now the Instagram betas on Windows Phone platform, they've a match made in heaven, basically. I don't want to download an update. So here we go. So you can see it's running perfectly fine. This is also a good phone for kids, I guess. Although it is kind of expensive for kids' phone, like a young kids, which is around £340, I believe, on the Vodafone network, as SIM free. It's not ideal. Although games like this and limited access to other apps on the Windows Phone platform make it good for kids. However, I wouldn't really give a £340 phone to a very young kid that just wants to play Subway Surfers or Fruit Ninja. You get the point though, but it is running quite smoothly, and we're just gonna die. Here we go. Not necessarily die, but here we go. So that's the gaming test, and now finally I'm going to show you what the internet is like. So hi, I'm back with the speed test app. Unfortunately, this is on the Windows app, Windows Store, but unfortunately there aren't any benchmark apps that will actually show you proper good benchmarking. So I can't show you a benchmark on this phone. However, this is on 4G, on the Vodafone 4G red network. So we're just going to do a speed test, so turn it on. 99 ping, and here you go. For some reason it's not doing the greatest now. Usually I'd get at least 20 Mbps on the download. I might have 3G enabled instead of 4G, so I'll check on that. You're getting a decent upload, but let's just quickly check. Slide down. I'm getting 4G, which is odd. However, we'll try this again, make it a fairer test. And we're still getting around that area for some reason. However, usually I do get at least 20 Mbps. So I'll show you this results. So here you go. This is on 4G, 24 Mbps, 16 Mbps. So download, upload. Wi-Fi is a bit better. And here you go. That was the one that we did today. But I'm just going to quickly turn on the Wi-Fi. So go into settings. And we'll compare. See how good the Wi-Fi is. I think it has the latest Wi-Fi, which is the 802.11 AC, I think. Well, there is better, but for a phone, I think that is the latest. So that is on. And we're going to run the speed test again. So here we go. So this is on my Wi-Fi. On the phone, I don't get that great. 28 Mbps download and around 16 Mbps upload. Not on here, apparently. If I try this on my Samsung Galaxy S4 or iPad with my Wi-Fi, then I'll get around 45 download and 16 upload. MacBook Pro 55 download and 17 upload. So you can see that the Nokia Lumia 1020 is slacking on with the Wi-Fi. The last thing I would actually like to talk about is how this phone lacks apps. Nokia are doing their best to get more apps onto the Windows Store, but if I go into the Windows Store, then there really isn't much. You do have your Facebook and WhatsApp and Twitter, so you have your social apps. We're just going to update these, but here you go, you have an app called SixSnap. This is an unofficial Snapchat, so you don't have an official Snapchat yet. And despite this being out for ages and being very popular, Snapchat still hasn't decided to release an official app. BBM is coming soon to Windows Store, so that's okay. However, the hype for BBM has probably died, which is a problem. You do have BBC iPlayer and Netflix. However, Netflix does not support multi-profiles on Windows Phone, so again, there is problems. So if I just go into the top apps, we're going to show you. Here's a Nokia collection, actually. So here are some apps that are okay, but they're not the greatest. I mean, what is PixArt? What is Spoopy Bird? And so on. 78 ratings only. There aren't many apps there. It's very limited. And if I just go into the apps, all apps, top 3, here you go. A Microsoft app comes on top, and it's basic social apps, and it doesn't expand beyond that. Although the SixSnap app does have full functionality. So to conclude with this review, this phone does well for photos, although it could be better because it doesn't get the 41 megapixels, and if you look at it on the phone, then it still doesn't look that great. It's okay for gaming. It's good for young kids, like I said, but if you want to play something like Assassin's Creed Mobile or let's think of game, Grand Theft Auto, Vice City or GTA 3 or Hitman, then you won't get any of that on here. So like I said, limited app store, but that is Windows' fault kinda, and Microsoft rather than Nokia. With the design, I feel that it's okay, but the speakers aren't placed in that great of a position, because when you are gaming, the speakers will get blocked. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a comment below, subscribe and like the video. I would like to thank Vodafone once again for lending this phone to me to review. Check out their 4G network, it's good and I highly recommend it. This has been Mahel here with Tech from Another Perspective, reviewing the Vodafone 4G Nokia Lumia 1020, and I'm out. Peace!